Hello, my name is Ashton Joy Giddings, and I'm an information security student at A&M San Antonio, and today I'm going to be talking about protecting yourself online. So who's the key to security? You are the key to security. No matter the systems that we create, no matter how far technology advances, if we don't use these systems properly, then it doesn't really mean anything. So make sure that you know that you are security. Common passwords. Let's talk about common passwords. This is from telegraph.co.uk. So these are some of the passwords that I brought up from the list, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, password, query, football, master, let me in, and there's different variations of these passwords, as you can see. Some of them are simple words, some of them are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you have any of these passwords, you probably should change them. Let's talk about password help. So if you have any of those passwords or have anything that's really weak passwords, here are some steps that you can take to make sure that your passwords are a little bit more secure. So make sure to include at least 8 characters. Make sure there's no simple words within your password, and make sure that you have complexity. So there's numbers, there's symbols, there's uppercase letters, lowercase letters, stuff like that. Now let's talk about safe email practices. So you want to carefully examine your messages. You don't want to download any attachments from the unknown. So if you're not expecting those attachments, if you don't know who sent them to you, you shouldn't download them. Make sure that you never give out your password, and all this information is from sonoma.edu. You got to make sure to keep your defenses up. So make sure your firewall is on. Your firewall is the border between you and the internet, so or any outside network. So you got to make sure your firewall is on, make sure it has the correct rules. As you can see in this diagram from howstuffworks.com, you'll see that there's traffic coming in from the internet and out to the network, and you'll see that the firewall is blocking some traffic right here. So make sure your firewall is up to date, make sure everything is working properly on that. Now we're going to talk about antivirus software. This is probably the most popular that everybody knows about. Everybody's always talking about viruses and all that. You hear about that online. You want to make sure that you find a good antivirus software. The antivirus software won't catch all viruses or all malicious code, but it will catch all the common stuff that we do have the signatures for, and that's how antiviruses work. They check for signatures and look for the files, and if they can find those files, they will quarantine and delete them. This is from webroot.com. Also, if you look at this image, you'll see popular antivirus software. Some are for purchase and some are free. Some of the free ones are AVG, Avast, and they also have stuff that you can pay for. And this is from ascot.com. Now move on to safe browsing. Like I said, you are the key element to security, so you have to practice safe browsing. This is all down to you. As you can see up here, I'm using google.com, and you'll see the little lock and say that I have a secure connection. That's because I'm using HTTPS, and it's secure. The traffic is encrypted. It's no longer plain text if I just use HTTP. So we're talking about the secure socket layer and TLS there. Also, if you're going to download any links or look at links or where to go to, make sure that you look at the bottom left, and you'll see exactly where the link is taking you to. So I'm hovering over the donation page on this page right here, and you'll see where I'm taking down there. Sometimes it'll say google.com over here, but I'll say a different page down on the left. Yeah. And don't download any unknown files or files that are on untrusted websites or sites that you do not know. So in summary, make sure that you use good passwords, follow those tips that we talked about, the 8 characters, the complexity characters, stuff like that. Be careful with your emails, and make sure to have a firewall and antivirus, make sure they're up to date, make sure they're properly set up, and practice safe browsing.